I'm Kyler with the Mountain Dad YouTube channel. Today I stranded myself in the forest so that I can show you guys what to do if you ever get in the same situation. I'm gonna show you how to stay warm and stay safe. I got about 2 hours before the sun goes down. I got a little bit of time to get me a little shelter together. I didn't bring anything for fires. I didn't bring a tarp. I didn't bring a tent. I didn't bring a sleeping bag. I put myself in the situation as if I were on a hike, I got lost, or I just couldn't make it back to camp on time, and I needed to stay warm for the night. I'm looking for a small space to take advantage of my body heat to keep me warm. These rocks would be perfect if I had a fire to reflect the heat back on me, but no fire this time. All right. I'm not finding any spots in this pile of rocks I could squeeze into that I think I could enclose to keep myself warm. So I think I'm gonna have to build something myself. What I have in mind is grass. I'm gonna try to make me a man-made tunnel out of this grass and this rabbit brush. This rabbit brush is an invasive species, so cutting this down ain't hurting nothing. You're doing the land a favor. The first thing I need to do for my shelter is build myself a frame to put all the grass and rabbit brush on. I want it to be just almost exactly the same size as me, because the less space I have to heat up with my body, the warmer I'm gonna be. I think I could lay it right here. The rocks block the wind. I could find a stick to lay across, act as my frame. I can start piling some grass up. Right now I'm just looking all these junipers and pinyon pines. I'm trying to find a branch that has already fallen off because I don't have a axe or a saw or anything to cut it, so I need one that's fallen off already so I can just use it. I don't think I'm cutting through this thing with my pocket knife. Check this out. Think I'm in luck. See what we can do with this thing. I think I'm gonna use this rock as one of my walls. Lay some brush up against it, just high enough so I can squeeze in there, and then just insulate it really well with grass so it keeps all my body heat in there. I think that'll save me a lot of work. Get this area all cleared out nice. Ow, wow, wow. Woo, that hurt. Check this out. I just grabbed onto this cactus, and now it's in my thumb, through my glove. At least I noticed it before I laid on it at night, but golly, hurt my thumb. Get that thing out of there. I ain't sleeping on that. Check to see how long this thing needs to be. Just past that rock. Let's go gather a bunch of grass. You could pull it out by hand, but that would be exhausting. If you have a knife, it'll make this a lot easier. The shelter don't keep you warm, cutting all this grass will. Maybe you can just do that all night. So walking over here to get more grass. Look what I found. Dead elk. Mountain lion tracks. Going right by where my shelter is. A little spooky. Put all this here to keep me off the ground because, in my opinion, being insulated off the ground is just as important as insulating the top of your body, man. The ground gets so dang cold and it takes the heat right out of your body. I think the effort of pulling all this grass and not using it for the top yet is worth it, just to keep the heat in my body once I do turn it in for the night in here. I gotta pull a lot more grass. I don't know of any other shelter that can keep you warm enough in the winter though without using a fire. Fire sure opens up a lot more possibilities. Since I don't have a saw or an axe or anything, I can't use that to cut branches to use as a frame for the top of my shelter, but I can forge branches off the ground. So that's what we're gonna do. Having a hard time finding something strong enough to support the roof with all the brush and the grass that I want to put on it, so I need to come up with a solution for that. But in the meantime, I'll just keep pulling grass. While gathering grass, I think I just found a solution for the frame of my shelter. There's a dead sagebrush all over the place here. And I think they're long enough to lay them up against my rock here and slide underneath them still, especially down by my feet. I think that'll work. Just need like 50 more of them. Won't take too many if they're all this size. I'm finding all this dead rabbit brush. Kind of works perfect. Makings of a nice home. My humble abode, some may say. Little bit of sticks for support. Shoot, a little bit of that. We'll have it all framed up. Let's take some grass after that. We'll be in business. Unfortunately, I need to gather like 4 times the amount of grass I've already gathered. Work, work, work. Well, the sun just went behind the mountain on us. Peppers are gonna start dropping significantly. So I gotta pull grass faster. Got me a good pile of grass built up here. I'm gonna show you guys what I do with it. Got me a good handful. Break it in half. Break it in half again. Kind of crumple it up. To expand a little bit, a lot more insulation, and then just shove it in all the holes. It takes a lot of grass to do this, but I don't think there's a better shelter for this kind of situation. This takes a ton of grass. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's come the moment where I need to get in there and see if I fit. Hopefully she doesn't come tumbling down on me. Okay. Needs to be a little bit longer. Sweet. Maybe. Actually, no, I think I can go in more. Essentially, we created a sleeping bag out of grass. Next time I get in here, I'm staying in here because this is a tight. Oh, boy. One more load of grass and I think we'll be good. I am so sick of gathering grass. Whew. That should do it for me, guys. Last load of grass. Shelter's very well insulated. I'm gonna use the rest of that grass to make a door to pull in behind me here. Show you how I'm gonna do that. So when it's straight like this, it'll fall over super easy. So if I can take it all, bend it in half, becomes a lot stronger, making a triangle that I can bring in behind me to use as a door. Bam, pretend I'm in there. Triangles right here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So toasty warm. I can already imagine. A little extra grass on top, just in case. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna climb in there, show you what it looks like from the inside, and then I'll just keep you guys updated throughout the night whenever I wake up. If I wake up, maybe I'll be too cozy, sleep through the night, you never know. Doubt it, so you'll probably get some updates. Okay, see you there. All right, guys, went to the bathroom. Try my best to not have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night because it is really hard to get in and out of this bad boy. But she's done. We're gonna crawl in there, see how we fit. Home sweet home. Oh. Yep, it's as tight as it looks. Wish me luck. Oh gosh. Well, that's it, guys. We're in here. Get all the grass out of your way. Oh my gosh. Left a little pocket right here for the camera. Other than that, it's right up against my body, so hopefully it keeps me warm. Get this thermometer out of my pocket right now. You know what's crazy? There's already quite a bit of a difference. 41 degrees inside of here, 32 degrees outside. Very interesting to see how that temperature changes as my body warms it up in here and as it gets colder outside. But that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna turn on an audiobook, listen to it, hopefully fall asleep, and then I'll give you guys an update every time I wake up. Alright guys, it's midnight so far. The grass hut's alright. The biggest downside right now is there are so many mice. I can just hear mice running all over in this grass right here. And kind of gross. But it is 41 degrees inside the grass hut, 29 degrees outside. So it's definitely making a difference, but it's not comfortable. There's grass everywhere. We'll just keep trudging along and see how we do. I'll give you guys an update next time I wake up or in a few hours if I don't fall asleep. It is 3:15 a.m. and it is 35 degrees inside the grass hut, 25 degrees outside. It's been a pretty consistent 10-degree difference. I've been checking all night, have not been sleeping at all. This is very uncomfortable, but it will keep you 10 degrees warmer. It will not keep the mice off you, and you will get grass everywhere. But 2 to 3 more hours, then I'll be up, and challenge will be complete. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock, and I think we're going to call that good, guys. We're at 32 degrees inside the shelter, 24 degrees outside. So it stuck around close to 10 degrees difference all night. Definitely not comfortable, but better than sleeping out in the open. All right, let's see if we can climb out of this thing up. Some thoughts on this shelter. I think you'd be better off just walking through the night than staying in this thing, man. I didn't sleep one single bit. I stayed up all night. Hope you guys appreciate it. It was terrible. If I did it again, which I do not plan on doing because this was really, really terrible, don't do it against a rock. This rock held the cold all night, and every part of my body that was touching this rock was freezing. Fun shelter, but I do not recommend it. I recommend building a fire if you can, or walking all night. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more.